Junto Nakatani is primed for superstardom.
He is laid out in brutal fashion.
Some of you might be thinking he's already there, which is fair. So do I. He's 27 years old, top 10 pound for pound, and likely the second most popular fighter in Japan right now. He's a 3-division champion and has been the best at every weight he's fought at. And he is probably the biggest ingredient to boxing fame, knocking people out.
Oh, that was a big shot right there.
Beautiful left hand.
Beautiful shot. Catches him on the point of the chin, put him down.
And here comes Junto Nakatani. Right hand. Down goes Santiago again.
30 wins, 23 stoppages. But he's never been in a better position than he is right now. He's the current WBC bantamweight champion and has defended that gold 3 times, meaning he's due for a unification fight. Luckily for him, the other 3 champs are also Japanese. Ryosuke Nishida has the IBF, Seiya Sasumi with the WBA, and Yoshiki Takei owns the WBO. That's right, he could have 3 domestic unification fights to become undisputed, and all of them would be massive. This is what I think would be his best path to accomplishing that feat. First, go after Nishida, since he doesn't currently have a mandatory or even a #1 contender in line to fight him. He last fought in December and doesn't have a fight scheduled. Next would probably be Takei, since his last outing was the first defense of his gold, and by the time Nakatani hypothetically takes down Nishida, Takei could get another defense out of the way. If those stars align, the only one left is Satsumi, who just fought to a draw against Daigo Higa, and will likely have to run that back. And even if Higa was successful in the rematch, he's also from Japan, so the domestic clash for undisputed would still be available. Obviously, this is a lot to ask, especially since there's probably defenses Nakatani would have to deal with in between belts. But in a perfect world, he becomes undisputed in the next 18 months. And then at the end of 2026, he takes on his fellow countryman and pound-for-pound star, Naoya Inoue, at 122. This would be arguably the biggest fight in Japanese boxing history, and one of the best in the entire sport. There's a solid chance Inoue is at featherweight by then, but there's no reason to assume he still couldn't make 122, since 126 would be his 5th division. This would be an unbelievable 4-fight stretch, and Nakatani is probably favored in all of these matchups. But even if it needs to be a 7 or 8 bout run, there's a clear path ahead for Junto Nakatani to cement himself in the history books.